kimga qarash kerak bu yerda? Qayergadir kameraga directly qarab bo'lmaydi. You want me directly? Today is January 24th and we are in...
Bro, what year?
Here to finish our documentary, finally. Excited. Should we roll it back, see? Qanaqa chiqdi?
All right, so where do we begin? Today is January 24th, 2023, and we're almost coming to finish the project that we have been keeping in the storage for like almost 2 years. It's been a year and a half. In 2021, we took this trip with Isan, and there was a lot of ups and a lot of downs when we were on that trip. So I guess it was like maybe around July, probably early July, like mid-July, July 15th. I called Isan, or I think I messaged him. We wanted to just like travel. And the month before, we went to like New York to experience the solar eclipse. Visiting New York City for this moment particularly, it's a solar eclipse. So we're about to catch that. It's like 4:50 a.m. and it's about to happen really soon. What do you think, Isan?
I'm still sleepy, bro.
I haven't got to sleep. I'm so excited. I think I see it.
Yeah?
Hell yeah! This is it, guys. Oh my god, we're witnessing the solar eclipse right now. Legit. Are you seeing it on the camera? Covering the sun, but not fully though. Obviously, it would have gotten dark, but
You got up to like 75%.
75%, yeah. We see a bunch of people going out to see the sun. It's too late though. All right, guys. All right, New York City, 2021 June. Probably not gonna be back for a very long time. I'll see you around, bro. I'll see you in Chicago. Yes. Okuyla, yapacağımız.
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing? Doing great, thank you. Can you do LaGuardia? So a month goes by, we're in July, it's around like July 15th, and like I'm sitting on the computer, I'm like editing my videos, just hanging around, and I try to look at like tickets to go to like maybe Dubai or somewhere outside the country, because we've been inside the country all this time, and even after COVID we've been traveling like inside of the country, inside of US, and I wanted something more during that time, wanted to leave the country, see outside of what US has to offer.
I was in New York, Parviz was in Chicago, I believe, and he calls me, he says, I'm booking this flight, you should too, we're gonna go to Canada, we're gonna go Dubai right after. Then I like the idea, I like the price too. And it was during the COVID times where nobody was like traveling, and everything was so inexpensive, but such a pain in the ass. So what happened was we booked the flight. I had to show my vaccine card and get a test on top of vaccine, get a COVID test that is prior to your boarding, 48 hours prior to your boarding. It was so much hassle, so much like problems with that. Even Parviz almost missed. Actually, he missed his flight. He missed his flight because of that testing. I took my flight. I went to LaGuardia. I took my flight to Canada. It was easy. I landed. I'm receiving a phone call from Parviz saying, "Hey, dude, I messed up. They're not letting me in." I'm like, why? And he's like, I haven't got my COVID test on time. Like I did it 2 days ago and they still haven't sent me. I'm like, dude, like it better be you find some solution to get here, because without you this trip is like literally like not fun, you know, just going by yourself to Canada, then to Dubai, then to Uzbekistan. Doesn't even make sense.
Isan books a ticket from New York, I book a ticket from Chicago, and we both fly to Canada in Toronto. We were planning to spend a day over there on July 20th, but we couldn't because Canada had strict laws. It wouldn't allow us to enter Canada because it was under quarantine. Yeah, so it was not okay to enter Canada during that time. So we didn't go inside of the country. We just waited inside the airport. But we didn't know what to do, so we just had lunch inside the airport. We just spent time with each other, talking and planning this whole trip and how it's gonna go. So, you know, little time goes by, we are back on the plane. We're leaving with Air Canada to Dubai. I sleep the entire flight at the back of the plane because the planes were almost empty and people were barely traveling during that time. And so Isan didn't get to sleep, so I got to sleep and everything was perfect. So now we land in Dubai. I think it was like the 21st of July that we landed in Dubai. I never heard azan in the airport.
Yeah, same.
The moment we came in, I see these officers of United Arab Emirates, like full on in their dresses, and they're like so tough. And the guy in front of me, he was a travel vlogger or something. Like they were questioning him so hard, so strictly. They were like, "Why you like acting all sleepy? Do you have a drone in you?" Like they're giving him all the hard time. And I'm like, "We got a drone," and scared the shit out of myself because I got basically a THC pen on me, and I heard the story. They're so strict to the point that they might even check through your phone if you have some videos, some photos of so make sure delete all the bad stuff out of your phone. Make sure don't panic because you have this illegal thing and you could even go to jail for that. I'm sweating my balls and hoping for nothing goes wrong. I approached the guy and the guy is all chill, "Oh, you're welcome to Dubai." And he checks my passport, he stamps it, and have a good day. I'm like, whoa, okay, no problems, no issues, that's great. So right after we got our luggages, we go out of the terminal, and the moment we go outside,
and the heat wave just hits our face. You felt that? Did you feel that?
Your lens are foggy.
My lens are foggy, bro. Oh my god.
Okay. A2 looks like this.
All the heat. I'm like, whoo, it is humid out here. It is I remember exact words from Parviz saying this feels like a hell. It's a hell heat. It's not just the heat. I'm like, dude, for sure. And
so if you want to go to Dubai, don't go during the summer. Go during the winter. Summers are insanely hot. Isan, what do you think about the weather here?
Bro, it's so humid.
When they say it's a hell season, they don't pretty joke about it. It's a hell season. It's goddamn hot. So right after we got the rental car in Dubai, basically we were so hungry. We checked into our Airbnb, we dropped everything off, we didn't even take a shower, and the first thing that we did was not even record. We forgot to record everything. We left the cameras, we just took our phone, and then we went to Sizin Burak. It's and Burak. It's one of the like best restaurants in Dubai, and it's like this Turkish guy who always smiles and just like cooks food. We just wanted to go to this restaurant and like try the authentic Turkish food. So we did, and we were so full that day. So we took some extra food and leftovers back to our home, back to our Airbnb. And Isan, he slept like a baby because he couldn't sleep inside the plane, so he slept like a baby. We shared a bed, and that was the only bed in the room, and I couldn't sleep much. I slept a little bit, and I woke up early, and I realized there was a pool inside of the building, so I went swimming. And coming back from the swimming, I just left my shorts and sat like outside the balcony, and like my things were everywhere. Isan woke up. I know like Isan is a tedious guy, like he's a clean guy, you know what I mean? That's what I could say. He cleans everything, and everything has to be on order.
And I woke up in the morning to this whole mess in the room. Like I see, like I'm trying to film my experience. I have like the camera in my hand, like trying to vlog, and like I'm trying to get a good angle of like a clean place, and I try, like I see the room, like there's like everything spread around, like there's socks over there, there's like messy towels. I'm like, dude, like let me go to balcony, maybe there is a good like there is a good view that I can just say something stupid or like film myself.
Bro, your stuff is even out there, bro.
I was letting it dry it off, bro. Dude, I freaking swam, bro. It's dry.
Yeah?
It's pretty much dry now. Yeah. During that time, and I'm like, dude, chill. Like, I left my shorts to like dry, but yeah, I gotta admit, like, I'm pretty like a messy guy. Like, I don't really pay attention to my clothes. They're like kind of scattered around. I only clean them once a while. Not clean them, like fold them once a while. I like everything to be out in the open. If someone cleans my room and like puts everything, like all the things in order, that's really difficult for me to find, and it's like so difficult to deal with, to like look for stuff, and it takes so much of my time.
One of the things that I try to focus on is whenever I go to different countries, I try to stay away from touristic places because I feel like it's a waste of time and money. So we tried to stay away from touristic places, and we took our car. We basically said, let's get out of this madness, because we've been in Vegas. We've seen this kind of experience way too lot, and we wanted to get authentic side of the Dubai, like the actual locals, seeing the locals, trying local food, and try to escape so-called this like a big city. So we just took our car and we just started driving, like with no destination. Like we said, let's just fucking drive and see the city. We started on this highway. We kept going, and to the point that I started seeing like big trucks, construction sites. I'm like, dude, like, are we going like so far off, like where there no civilization even? Like, I'm like, dude, let's just stop here and like look around what we can see, what we can find. And we found this a small cafe, Indian cafe, Pakistani cafe. The food was delicious, but it reminded me my childhood, where I used to go to bazaar to shop, and on the side of the bazaar there were the small restaurants like cooking kebabs, and like if you go inside, like you see the place is not clean as like this fancy restaurants, like flies flying around, it lands on your food, you have to shish, and it was that kind of refreshing sight for me, like me living in the States for like 11 years and seeing this reminding me from where I came from, and it humbled me a little bit. It showed me that how much we should appreciate what we have out here in the States and what kind of conditions we live in here.
I went to this really how can I say, the restaurant was pretty not conventional. It wasn't like fancy at all, and it was just like a really Pakistani restaurant. And I'm like, Ihsan, we're having some Indian food and Pakistani food, I don't care, we're just gonna go there and we're gonna have some chicken tikka masala or like biryanis. As we go there, we eat some biryanis and chicken tikka masalas. I forgot what we got. I think we got curries too. And we finished the food and they were so hospitable, and the inside of the restaurant was extremely hot. So as we were eating food, we're kind of like dripping sweats, you know, kind of disgusting, but that was part of the experience. And we talked about jalebi, you know, like I didn't know what jalebi was because of the song, you know, like Jason Derulo sings it.
Yeah, one thing about Middle Eastern people is that even Andrew Schultz, the comedian guy, has a joke about this, saying, if you know something about their local produce or like something that they only know, they get like crazy. They're like, oh, you know about our culture, here, take this is for you, this banana for you. He has that kind of joke, and that actually happened to Parviz.
Me and Ihsan asked about jalebi, what jalebi was, because you know, jalebi baby, that song? That's what it comes from, so I never had jalebi. I want to see it. It's pastry, right? Jalebi is made out of pastry.
So they were like shocked that he knows so much about their culture and the place that they grew up, and they were so hospitable and they were like so giving that they're like, hey, you can take this just for free, and that was I feel like that was like so beautiful.
Is to go to the old town of Dubai. So basically it's beautiful spot. It's still like the old Dubai with the structures and construction. It seems like we were like in a remote place in Morocco. The buildings looked like Moroccan style, still Arab, right? Like that's like the primitive Arab type of construction and building. And we went there, and then when we went to the bazaar, and they were selling a lot of stuff, so I asked Islam, like, dude, we gotta wear those Arab clothes, and I think they're called thobe. So we got the thobe all ready. We looked really good. We looked like the real Saudis, and then we had we had the thing on the head to cover our hair and head, and it was pretty great. I think Ihsan got the Saudi version on his head, and I got the Emirati version of those head things. I don't know what they're called, but we looked pretty good on the camera. Looked at it, and I was making a joke to Ihsan, like, dude, your in-laws would love it because they're religious, you know.
Your father-in-law would be really proud.
I don't think he cares about dressing, bro.
We got the thobe, and then we went around, and then we left. We sat in one of those boat taxis that will take you from one location to another, and we just took a boat to make a round trip and then get some drone shots. So we got the drone shot of like the gold souk and, you know, like, and the boats, and it was a great experience.
we got up to this rooftop right by Burj Khalifa tower, and like you would think we're in like Middle East, we're in this like strict country where alcohol and all the shady stuff is like illegal, but to our surprise, they were serving alcohol, cocktails. We grabbed some drinks, enjoyed the music, we enjoyed the view. We went down, and I had this idea of, yo, dude, I told the Parviz, so since we flew from New York to here, my back was killing me, and I was like, yo, dude, we should look for some massage places to get some massage. And to my knowledge, I feel like it was around like 9 o'clock at night, 9 p.m. and we Googled this massage place, and a few popped out, and we going through the reviews, like try to find the best massage place as possible so we can relax a little bit. To our knowledge, we just thought that this is like straight up massage place. We can just go in and relax. The moment we pull up, they greet us with 7 different women lined up right in front of us. I was like, dude. As the girls started massaging, we came to a conclusion that it's not just a massage place. It's like actually, you know, they make money out of like additional services, like happy ending kind of stuff. And I was like, nah, we like really tired. We're not into that kind of mood. We're not in that mood. So we just gonna get our massage and pay the whatever the fee they said. And I was so surprised, like, yo, like, where are we at? Are we in like literally in Vegas, or like what's going on? I was like so surprised.
Right after that, man, me and Iason, we were like, dude, we have to party. So we have to experience the nightlife of United Arab Emirates. So that's what we did. We partied.